Yet one more use for the submix buses is to use delayed speakers. If you have fill speakers that are set back from the stage, which you might really want to do that to keep the sound pressure level down, because the speakers up on the stage or your main front of house speakers, to get them loud enough for good coverage in the back, you might need them too loud for the people in the front. So the way around that is to come back from the stage closer to the audience or in the audience and put additional speakers back there. And the problem with that is because of the speed of sound and air, you get kind of an echo effect. The people in the back will hear the speakers, the back fill speakers, sooner than what they hear off the stage. So the idea is to delay those back speakers so that they're aligned with the sound coming off the front speakers. I don't want to get into more details about it, but I do want to show you how to set it up on the board, and it's real easy. Now, it's based on the same concept as when we run a remote room. And the way you do that is you're going to route your mix to your mains and to your fill speakers. And I've just set up this one. In most situations, one channel of fill speakers is, I guess I would say, common, though you could have large installations where you have multiple layers back of those fill speakers. So the way you do the routing is just like we did before. For all of your instruments, I'm going to route to the main and to this fill speaker. So that's on sub 1. And then the fill speaker itself is a powered speaker connected to the output on the back of sub 1, on the sub 1 out on the back of the board. And it is not, if you look at the selection here, it is not routed to anything else internally because we're just going out the hardware jack on the back. That is exactly like we use for remote overflow rooms in the last video. But if we want to dial in a little bit of delay, then we go to the system menus, and then over here on page 7, we have this sub out delays. And then for each of the sub outs, we can dial in a delay. Now you can think about this in milliseconds in terms of feet. So if your sub is 30 feet back, then you would put in 30 milliseconds here, and then you'd have your 30 millisecond delay. You can also kind of do this by ear. You can estimate 30 milliseconds, and then you can turn this until you're not hearing a discrete echo. There's also a way using the wizards that are built into the smart technology on the VSL, the Virtual Studio Live with the computer, to allow you to actually use a microphone to calculate these automatically. But it's not that hard to estimate, walk off, or measure the distance and then put in the number of feet back from your mains that you have and time align these. So if I had this situation and I had 30 feet from the stage, I have my powered fills, then I would dial in 30 milliseconds right here or thereabouts. And then I can also use this then to control the level of those speakers. And that's as simple as that. That's how you do delayed speakers with a Studio Live AI series board. Thanks for watching.